There comes a time in almost every life when we are brought to a moment that feels like the end. Everything starts to fall apart, your plans, your relationships, your inner strength. It feels like you're standing at the edge of a cliff with no way forward, no hand to hold, no light ahead. It is not just heartbreak or failure, it's a deep, spiritual disorientation. You wonder, how did I get here, and worse, will I ever come back from this? This edge is not something you choose. It arrives uninvited, through loss, betrayal, illness, poverty, or the slow wear and tear of a soul that has been holding on too long. It tests your faith, your resilience, and your very identity. And many people don't survive this inner collapse. They give up. They shut down. They live the rest of their lives in emotional exile, physically present but spiritually absent. But there's another way. And it begins with one powerful truth: the edge is not the end, it's the beginning of your spiritual transformation. Today, I want to explore this idea with you. I want to take you deep into the heart of this experience, and show you, through wisdom, reflection, and spiritual truth, how these moments of breakdown can become sacred moments of breakthrough. The ancient mystics, prophets, sages, and spiritual guides knew this. They saw these breakdowns not as punishments but as awakenings. This edge, as terrifying as it may be, can be a divine invitation. A call to rise, to rebuild, to return to your true self. This is not just a motivational story. This is about real inner work. About finding your way through silence, surrender, prayer, and patience. It's about reconnecting with your soul and discovering a strength that the world cannot shake. If you've been standing at the edge, know this: you're not alone. And you're not done. What's breaking down is not your life, it's your illusion. And what's being born is something far more powerful than anything you've lost: your true self. Why we fall, and how spirituality helps us rise. When people reach this edge, they often fall because they try to fix the situation with the same mindset that created it. They rush. They panic. They numb themselves through distractions. They isolate themselves. But spirituality offers a different path: surrender, stillness, acceptance, and inner alignment. Most people ignore this path because it feels slow, unfamiliar, and painful. But the truth is, pain is not your enemy. Denial is. You must feel to heal. And you must surrender to rise. Falling is part of the process. It is not failure but an invitation to look deeper. When we resist our pain or try to escape it, we only deepen our wounds. But when we pause, breathe, and turn inward, we create space for healing. In this stillness, the noise of the world fades. You begin to hear the quiet voice within, the Ru, soul, whispering truths that ego cannot grasp. This is where transformation begins. Surrender is not weakness. It is the courage to let go of control and accept what is. This surrender brings peace, even in the storm. And in this peace, you find your true power, the power to rebuild, to forgive, and to grow beyond what you thought possible. Surrender, the boldest step back to power. Surrender is not about giving up or quitting. It is about breaking free from the exhausting battle against what is. It means dropping the heavy burden of resistance and finally opening your hands to reality exactly as it stands: no fighting, no denying, no running away. Surrender is an act of immense courage. It is the radical choice to fall completely, not into despair, but into the arms of something far greater than yourself. Whether you call it God, the universe, the divine, or your higher self, surrender means placing your trust in that sacred presence. This is not weakness. This is the most profound form of strength. The power of stillness and silence. Once you surrender, you must enter stillness. Silence is where the soul speaks. This is where the healing begins. In silence, you begin to hear the whispers of your deeper self, the part of you that has always been whole, wise, and peaceful. Turn off the noise. Sit with yourself. Meditate. Journal. Go for walks in nature. Let your mind settle. Don't rush to find answers. Let the answers come to you from a deeper place. As the mystic Meister Eckhart said, nothing in all creation is so like God as silence. Remembering who you truly are, beyond the ego's illusions. The ego shouts loudly, I am what I have. I am what others think of me. I am my past. It clings desperately to identity through possessions, status, reputation, and memories, especially the painful ones. But your soul whispers a deeper truth, I am eternal. I am love. I am light. When life breaks you down, it is not destroying you, it is stripping away the false layers that have hidden your true self. Your failures, your trauma, your mistakes, they are not who you really are. These are shadows on the surface, illusions that fade when you look beyond. You are so much more than these temporary struggles. You are the unchanging presence beneath all storms. You are the silent witness to your thoughts and feelings, the vast, peaceful awareness that cannot be harmed or shaken. In that awareness, there is safety. There is wholeness. There is freedom. Remember this, your true self is untouched by the chaos of the world. No external event can diminish the light that shines within you. Letting pain transform you, from fire to gold. Pain is not here to break you forever. It is here to refine you. Just like fire can burn and destroy, it also has the sacred power to purify and transform, turning raw, unshaped metal into pure, shining gold. Your suffering, as heavy and harsh as it feels, is burning away the false layers, the pride, the illusions, the ego's stubborn defenses, until only the real, unshakable truth of your soul remains. This is the divine alchemy of pain. Let your pain teach you humility, the deep understanding that you are not in control of everything, that you are part of a greater whole. Let it open your heart to compassion, for yourself and for others who suffer. Pain is a bridge, connecting your soul to the vast network of human experience and divine mercy. Pain is your spiritual teacher, guiding you through fire to become pure gold. Rebuilding your life with spiritual wisdom, from the inside out. When your inner foundation has been strengthened, when your soul has been tenderly healed and your spirit realigned, the outer world begins to transform naturally. You no longer make decisions driven by fear, desperation, or the desperate need for approval. Instead, your choices come from a place of deep clarity, calm, and confidence. Your compass is no longer the shifting opinions of others but the quiet, steady guidance of your soul. You rebuild your life not to prove your worth to the world, but because your spirit is calling you forward, toward peace, purpose, and authentic joy. Start small. You don't have to conquer everything at once. Focus on what truly matters, service to others, acts of kindness, moments of love, and the sacred presence you bring to each moment. Every step you take is a spiritual practice. Every word you speak carries intention and meaning. Your life itself becomes a prayer, a devotion, a beautiful unfolding of divine will. Signs you're coming back stronger, the quiet victory of the spirit. When you are rising from the edge, your spirit begins to show unmistakable signs of healing and growth. These signs may be subtle, but they are profound indicators that you are not merely surviving, you are transforming into a stronger, wiser version of yourself. You feel a growing sense of peace, even when the future is uncertain. Instead of fear, there is calm, a deep trust that whatever comes, you will be okay. You stop pointing fingers and blaming others for your pain. Instead, you take inner responsibility, recognizing your power to choose your response and shape your path. You no longer chase after things that don't resonate with your true self. Your desires align more and more with your soul's purpose. You find joy in simple moments, a quiet sunrise, a kind word, a breath of fresh air. These small blessings become sources of deep gratitude. You feel a steady, quiet strength growing inside you, a resilience that no external circumstance can shake. These are not just hopeful wishes, they are real, tangible signs that your spirit is healing and expanding. You are stepping beyond pain into transformation. You are coming back stronger, not despite your struggles, but because of them.